Burton Outdoors, currently outdoors, with Wilston Velo, who's also outdoors.
Very outdoors.
In the woods on a Saturday overnighter.
Sweet.
Sweet, man, sweet. As usual, that took me far too long. Good old Will, look, he had his tent up in about 2 minutes. He's got the brew on already. I'm still faffing about as usual. Anyway, we're in a woodland somewhere in the southeast of England. We won't say where. I nearly checked in at the pub we were at earlier, but people who know me on Facebook would actually know where we were then, so we can't tell you that. Yeah, I've got the whoopee slings on. They're not as easy to use as you think, actually. I had a little trouble adjusting them. But I'll probably go through my kit in a minute, you know, this score, but you've seen it so many times, DD stuff basically. But I know you've got to milk the bead. Milk the bead. Milk it so that it locks in, so that when you get on it, it doesn't drop. But that hammock is a lot lower than I'd normally have it, but I think it's a bit of an optical illusion because of the nappy underneath, which is actually quite low, so I've got to adjust that up. But I've got all my kit to put in there. I'll give you a quick whiz of the woodland. What's the time? 4:30. Wow, spent too long in the pub. But it's a little bit open, but that's not a bad thing. Excuse the light. I'm not going to do a silent one today. Silent but violent. We might be joined by Rickles later. Hopefully he can make it. Shame JB can't make it. Yeah, a little bit of proppage. Yeah, just cut or get a notchy one. Bit of notch out and just wedge it in there. That's what I did last time, and then I just pegged it out. Or do that. Don't matter what you do to that. Yeah. Okay.
If I undo your knots first. If I undo that, it's tangled.
The knots are in there for a reason, though.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. No, it's alright. Just in case I've got to peg it to the ground, so I can just chuck it in.
Oh, okay.
I was going to do the jungle knot method.
Jungle knot?
Yeah.
Tarzan.
Dragon Outdoors, Jamie did a video on it. Right, Jamie?
Jamie?
He did a video on it, basically knotting every foot.
Oh, every foot?
Yeah, and then you can actually strap a tarp up without tying it to a tree. Just literally use the knot as a friction against it. So you sort of tie it on against yourself.
Oh, okay.
But,
clove-hitch.
yeah, clove-hitch.
Put that anywhere then.
Okay. Will I be able to get it off though?
Yeah, clove-hitch.
And then still tie my stick to the ground so it won't.
Yeah, as long as there's tension on it.
You've taken all my fake paracord off now, so I can't peg it out.
That's bad, isn't it? Well, I tell you what, if I yeah, it's a bit short anyway.
Yeah.
Do you want it a bit shorter, the stick?
Yeah, I just normally prop it up, but probably because I normally peg these lower, so it props up in the middle, so you get like an apex.
See, with clove-hitches, how tall do you want it? About there?
Yeah.
You can just take it, move it up.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay.
Useful not clove-hitch.
Yeah.
Used to climb with that a lot.
Nice one.
Just your harness.
Now I've got to peg it out to the ground. Lovely. I've got to make some pegs now. Bye. Right, tubes, tubers, rampers, campers, lampers, anything, oop, bloody hell, anything that ends with ers, but not anything that starts with wan. In the woods, it's going to be dark in about an hour. Will's processing a bit of wood, and I'm just mooning about really. A bit chilly actually now. I think it's about 8 degrees, maybe 7. Yeah, it took ages to put the stuff together as usual. Hammocking, I'm not so sure. Really not. It's just a faff. But anyway, I'll show you my hammock setup. I'll go back in the woods a bit and see if you can see it. Not the best in this woodland actually, that camo. It's better in pine, I think. And we're mainly birch around here. There's Will. There's my tarp, and there's Will's tent. So from this angle my tarp's not too bad. But obviously spring's coming, so once the trees are a bit fuller, I'd be covered in a bit more. And there you go. It's a bit boxy, isn't it? It's not really stealthy. Let's go and see what Will's doing. Hi, Will.
Hello.
What are you up to? Yeah. I'll come and help you in a moment. I'm just filming while we've still got a bit of light. I was going to do a bit of bushcrafty today, but I brought some stuff that Jim Timber gave me actually. So I might get time in the morning, not sure. Might have been able to light the fire with it. Yeah, so here we have it. Base station Burton. Outdoors. It's going to absolutely tip it down later. They said 10 o'clock earlier, but I think it's going to be 8, 9 o'clock maybe. So the top will be coming down later, I think. Otherwise I'll probably get soaked and very windy. But new whoopee slings, not 100% sure on them because it's new. Yeah, and my hammock I feel is a little bit too low, but I've got in it and it seems better than normal, so we shall see. I'm not going to do the inside of what I've got in there. You know what I've got in there. Decathlon helium pillow, DD Jura 2 sleeping bag, and that's it, and the underblanket and everything you see there. So I'll come back to you in a minute when there's something more exciting happening. I'm just going to go and help Will. Bye. That's what I found the other day. It was
Actually, sticks are better because they go in easy, don't they? Just try and get the roots really. Make it feel green.
It's good for it to have some burn stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's nice though when you have it. I mean, there's plenty of wood about this, and you've got, you know, it's not dangerous.
Yeah. Well, this is how they did it at originally.
Yeah, exactly.
Richardy gloves, isn't it?
As long as you've got enough earth there to throw over, so it's not going to catch anything in the morning.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. It's simple as well, isn't it? If everyone did that, instead of like throwing all your beer cans in the room.
Yeah.
Mind you, that the Siberian type, if you don't know.
It's so wet underneath here, mate. It's not a lot to happen.
That's alright, loads of space. Yeah. What else should we build? do an A-frame.
Yeah.
I always think that's quite good fun.
indoors, outdoors, cooking homemade chilli. Well, not really cooking it, just heating it up from last night. In the billy can type thing that Dragon Outdoors gave me in a win, in a giveaway win. Thanks, Jamie, if you're watching. So there you go. Who's over there? That's Will over there, right, Will? How you doing? And look who's just showed up. Our surprise guest is Rick. He's just showed up. He's trying to set up in the dark, so we won't speak to him for too long. How's your pitch? All right?
A bit rough, but it's all fun of it.
It is all fun. So what you got in the dinner cupboard tonight then?
Right, today we've got katsu curry, which is katsu cubes.
Cat shit curry?
No, katsu curry.
Oh yeah.
You make it with the katsu curry cubes, and then you chop up an onion, pop that in there, fry that off. We've got corn sausages.
Does it have to be an onion in there?
It's sort of part of the recipe.
Oh, right.
It does work better. You boil it out, and then in the Thai pot here
in your oven.
In my oven, I've got water in the bottom bit, and then there's a mesh thing.
Yeah.
Let's show it. And then on the top, the rice sits, and it'll steam the rice, and then I can use the water to make a drink with. So I'm getting a bit low on meth, really.
Very good.
And oh yeah, that's coriander and lime rice.
Yeah.
And then for the beverage of choice.
Why do you need to steam the rice? Why do you not just put it in a pot? Because that's you only need 30 mils of water for that stuff.
I can use my water then, so.
Ah, cunning plan.
Make a drink.
Will the rice? Will it not taint it though?
Yeah, probably, but not as much as it probably.
Can have rice coffee.
Rice coffee.
Yeah.
It probably won't take. I haven't tried it like this before, so. But yeah, and then drink of choice.
Yeah, is
the old brew dog.
Punk IPA. Yeah. Which one is that?
That's the Punk IPA.
The Punk, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 5.6.
Yeah, on the Richter scale.
Yeah, apparently they've sold out brew dog though. Scottish brewery to Colesburg.
Oh, they'll change that. It'll all taste shit.
Yeah, it's like it won't be. It'll be all right. It's all right for a bit, and then it'll go tits up. It always does, doesn't it?
Cool. Well, that looks very nice.
And then for breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
I've got some really fancy bacon.
Yeah. Lovely.
From the cider farm.
The side of Bacon Farm.
Yeah, cider farm. It's called Middle Farm, which is near. Where is it? Oh, I can't think where it is now.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very nice though. That should be tasty.
Excellent. Cut.
Cut.
I'm not sure if I've done a night shot of my abode yet. Better. Yep, just having din-dins, and there we are, all in quite a neat little corner of the forest. Let's go and have a look at Rick's setup again. Right, Rick, you're nearly there, mate. Nearly all done. Lovely.
Pretty basic.
It's comfy. It's comfy. Air mat? Has it got foam in that mat?
It's got like plastic coils sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
Meant to help insulate the heat, all that crap.
Mm.
But I have slept on it once before on my dad's floor, and that was solid.
Mm.
It was a bit uncomfortable, but you had to sort of work out how many breaths to put
Yeah,
in there.
it's always better to have it slightly less, I think.
Yeah. Well, I could always let it down.
Let a bit out.
It's just on the top, it's quite handy.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm laying there, I'll just let a bit out.
Can't beat a Dutchie.
Oh yeah, it's always a winner.
Should have bought mine really, but I need to get this hammocks lark sorted out.
Yeah, I'll go do a bit more hammocking in the summer.
Hmm.
I think.
We should.
Bit
See you
fun.
later.
Bye.
We have fire. Oh, it's going to be smoky this side. Yeah, we've gone for the mini Siberian log fire, which seemed to work last time. Will sort of perfected it a bit this time, I think. So it doesn't eat up too much wood. Doesn't eat up too much wood, and it's you can just save energy by not sawing up loads of crap and just push it in, basically. Snap it, push it in. No matter how long it is, could be 50 foot, we'll still get it in there.
Yeah, I should do a fight.
You got to laugh about things though, mate.
Yeah.
All right, good. My retina's gone. Yeah. But yeah, don't. Here he is. And that's difficult. And sometimes you have to, with women, you have to say, yes, darling, you're right, even though you know they're wrong. Don't argue with them. All blokes, you learn that as you get older.
Can you hear what I can hear? Crikey, chilly. It's about 11:45 at night and it's raining a lot. Well, you know, it's raining. Slightly worried about the centre of my tarpage pooling up. So I'm going to have to drop the front, my little porch. I don't like dropping things down because I can't see out in the morning. It's raining. That's not smoke, that's breath. Sweet, obviously sweet smelling breath. Can you hear the boys in the background? Got my head torch on and the flashlight, that's probably not a good thing. The bag of doom, that's for rubbish, leave no trace. Fire, long fire, we've moved the fire closer to the tarp. Oh, bright light! How's the weather under your tarp? Is it a bit too dry? Have you got dry?
It's almost like the summer out there.
Yeah, I'll put my bikini on in a minute.
It's not
Bikini?
Yeah, get a bit of tan.
It's mankini.
Mankini. Boob tube?
It's boob bikini.
Little hairy ones. I remember when...
Is that what now, Rick? Is that why they was looking at you in the pub? You got out your car naked because that's the only place you drive naked.
We've done it for charity. I didn't think to advertise it or anything. But I was
It's a pretty good thing, really.
I was in
Had to redo my tarp, which I'm a little bit worried about my head in now. It's a bit better.
That's do that.
That's
Because it's so bright.
It's about 1:30. It's raining, it's cold. I want to get zipped up and go none. Why am I looking at the light? Go no nights. It's raining overnight. Finally get to sleep. Out of all the wild camps I've done, I've never done an overnight when it's actually rained. It's been raining every other time. But as soon as I've gone to bed, it's stopped. So I'm going to enjoy this. It's windy. I get my hands in my gloves because my hands are freezing. No night. Morning tubers. Rampers. You don't often see me without my glasses, and the reason I'm not wearing them is I can't bloody find them. I've lost them in my hammock somewhere. It's 5:20. I woke up at 5, absolutely busting for a wee, and it was raining then. It's been raining all night actually, it's been lovely. And I just had to get up and go for a wee, so I'm awake. 6. Excuse the orange bag. Yeah, I know, metal cup. I never drink out of them, but I thought I'd give it a go. And you got to wait about 64 hours for it to cool down. It's about 6:45. And we're going to start packing up in a minute. I think Will's still in bed, Rick's up. Yeah, it might absolutely hoon it down and rain again. So it's literally rained all night. It was lovely. Look how much you get in a Wayfarer meal. Literally, it's like half a can of all-day breakfast. Waste of money. Don't bother. Either decant a can into a Ziploc or just take the can, because that weighs 300 grams. That. And really, you're just getting 270 grams or 250 grams of food. Rubbish. Yeah, how was your sleep?
Like a log, mate. It's great. Ooh, since we're in the woods, I also sleep like a log. Yeah, it's nice.
Good.
Bit of rain, pitter pattering.
Yeah, what you got for brekkie?
Pain.
You got charcoal.
Pain for breakfast.
Pain?
Pain.
Pain au chocolat?
Pain. Yeah, now I've got a, what I've got, boiling water.
Yeah.
All of that quality. I only do boiling water on trips.
Yeah.
Now I've got some, I've got to do some coffee in a minute.
Yeah.
I forgot my oats.
Oh.
It's bad. But I have got some.
You didn't get your oats this
I
morning?
didn't get my oats this morning.
Yeah.
But on the menu today, I've got some. I've got the old thing of fruitage.
Oh.
I thought I'd do a little fruity thing.
Very healthy.
Very healthy. And I've got another thing.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, yeah.
You got a rabbit in there? White rabbit?
Skin rabbit, white rabbit, and then a little thing of oaty things. Oh, I've got these. I've
Beautiful.
got these. This is granola actually.
Yeah.
With cocoa nibs.
I went there once, didn't like it.
Cocoa nibs.
See you later. I've just heightened up the tarp just so I can pack up without bending down too much, just temporarily, because we'll be all packing up in a minute. Yeah, it performed really well. Didn't get wet at all. No wet inside the hammock. Yeah, which is surprising. I thought it would be. Would be slings, dry as a bone, but it was probably dripping off here all night. No, not wet at all. Alright Rick, you packing up?
Yeah, just trying to get a bit of a head start.
Yeah.
You know, it's a nightmare just wrapping
Yeah. Sleeping bags, yeah. Alright mate, I'll let you crack on with it. Oh! There you go, tubers, leave no trace. That's where Will was, just a little bit of dry ground. That's where I was. I didn't think I'd bore you with the time-lapse ending. I did a time-lapse starting. Just where my tarp was underneath, obviously no real disturbed ground. Put a little quick rake over it. Rickles is packed up. Just watering the fire now to leave no trace, make sure it's all dry, wet rather, and then cover it over. It was absolutely hooning down rain last night, so it should be fine. Isn't that right, Rick? Yes! Isn't that right, Will? Just say yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yes!
Yay!
Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Burton outdoors, currently outdoors, soon to be in the car. Goodbye. Love curry. Okay, in a minute. We're off. Nearly 8:30. Rick's hidden in the background there. And thanks very much for